Hello and welcome to Game of Box Office. Today we will analyze the box office run of Star Wars: A Phantom Menace. Let's have a look at some statistics. Star Wars: A Phantom Menace was released May 19th, 1999 and ran in theaters for 261 days, with the last show being on February 3rd, 2000. The movie was produced by Fox with a production budget of $115 million. Star Wars: A Phantom Menace opened with $64.8 million on its first weekend and made a total of $474.5 million in the USA and Canada. Overseas, the movie made $552.5 million, leading to a total gross of $1,027 million. However, we have to take into consideration that Star Wars: A Phantom Menace started its run on a Wednesday, effectively lowering its opening weekend numbers. Also, those numbers include all re-releases of the movie, meaning its original run, the 2012 3D re-release and the additional shows. For this analysis, we will just look at the numbers of the original run: $431.0 million in the USA and Canada and $512.5 million overseas, for a combined revenue of $943.5 million. Let's take a closer look. It is not over the top to say that Star Wars Saga is one of the biggest box office phenomenons of all time. Every single episode can be found on every top list. We will expand on the other parts of the saga in further videos. Understandably enough, a gigantic hype was built up for Star Wars: A Phantom Menace. Star Wars fans waited 14 years for a new film to come out until finally LucasArts announced Episode 1 for 1999 and 1997. The box office expectations were so high that many would argue the movie would never have been able to meet them. We don't quite agree with that. Eventually, when the movie was released and widely considered awful by fans and critics, the expectations went down and Star Wars: A Phantom Menace became an only $900 million movie. So what would have happened if Star Wars: A Phantom Menace was as good as the old trilogy quality-wise? To put it plainly, it would have broken records. Note that it made $431.0 million domestically in the year 1999. That was achieved despite horrible criticism and even worse word of mouth. With $431.0 million in the USA, the movie was ranked third all time, just behind Star Wars: A New Hope and Titanic in spring of 2000. With positive reviews, it most definitely would have surpassed Titanic and broken the domestic record with roughly $610 to $635 million. While it might not have broken the overseas record, it is realistic to estimate $700 million up from $512.5 million had the criticism been good. Don't get me wrong here. Even with its actual numbers, Star Wars: A Phantom Menace is a box office monster. If we don't adjust any numbers, the movie is ranked 6th in the USA and 20th worldwide. Had the ticket prices for all movies been the same as today, Star Wars: A Phantom Menace would be 17th worldwide. If the movie had been anywhere near the old trilogy quality-wise, it would certainly rank 1st or 2nd in the USA and at least in the top 10 worldwide. To sum it up, Star Wars: A Phantom Menace, like every other Star Wars movie, is a giant in box office history. Could it have been bigger? Hell yes. Considerably, nonetheless, the movie is significantly contributed to the fact that no top list can be made without Star Wars being mentioned. The Game of Box Office team rates Star Wars: A Phantom Menace with the grade B+. Our upcoming analysis will be about Mad Max Fury Road, Avatar or Green Lantern. Just a final note. In previous analysis, we adjusted old ticket prices and came up with an updated revenue. We then ranked the movie with its adjusted numbers in the all-time list without adjusting the other movie numbers. We included this step for the first time in this analysis. Just keep that in mind. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and like our channel. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and follow us on the social networks listed below. See you Tuesday with the short version of this analysis. See you. Bye bye.